fascinating Renaissance friends. And at this stage of our life, the autumn of our life, we have seen love come and go, isn't it? Yeah? We've experienced its highs, its lows, the missteps, as well as the quiet endurance. And we have experienced also what it is that makes it so. So at this point in our life too, uh, we didn't realize this when we were young, but only now, in the autumn of our life, we have stopped, really stopped, what? Depending on rushing towards ready-made answers. Okay, whether they are sound bites, no matter how romantic they may sound, okay, or quotes, from famous people about life and love, we sit quietly and ask better questions. In this YouTube channel, My Season of Life is a space I created for such conversations. Because here, okay, we we do not just discuss about love because this is February. Our theme is all about love or love reimagined. Okay, but life in general, as it is lived, the reality of life. Not because I or we want to insist that people live lives the way we want them to, but it's really to dig deeper into how life is happening to them and how it is affecting them. So, welcome, my fascinating Renaissance friends, to my season of life, okay, 60 years and beyond. This is Malu Cervantes, your life coach, your mentor, and your fellow sojourner in the autumn of life. And welcome to episode 171. Okay? The love that we sought when we were very young, okay? Passionate, consuming, exciting, has given way to a love that is more desperate, quieter, softer, enduring. I suppose that is what makes any love last. Okay, from episode from the first episode in this series in February about the six types of love. Remember, okay, eros is just one of them, and then we have also philia, which is the love between friends, and storge, the love of parents, for their children, and among siblings. We also have agape love, which is the most powerful, which is really what unconditional love. Okay, which could be unconventional for some people, but it's really unconditional love without conditions, as is respect, love, and all of that. And of course, you have ludus, which is playful love, quite childlike, just playful, enjoying life. And of course, philusia, which is love for self, which is not really narcissistic, okay, but it's really more of self respect. From there, we went into the five stages of love so that we know, okay, that love is not meant to stay as infatuation. It is meant to graduate into mature love. And we should be very careful, to expect love to be exciting 24 by 7, 365 in 4 days a year, for, a year in 10 years, and then make a decision that is not worth pursuing, and things like that. And then we've learned love lessons from Greek mythology, lessons and wisdom. We also learned from the dark side of love. If we cannot balance it, it's going to be very destructive. We've learned from literature, we've learned from history, real stories from real people, even how successful they may be. If love isn't meant to grow and they remain emotionally mature, it's going to be very disastrous also. And so we put them together in this episode. All right? What have we discovered from all of this series? Okay? Let me share with you four. Okay? Four from this. Okay, one is love is presence, not possession. Let me say that again. Love as presence, not possession. We have learned that it's not just a feeling. It is not just an antidote for loneliness. You know, like I don't have somebody to love me, so I'm lonely. No. Okay, it is presence. It's being there, being committed, you know, and liking each other, not just loving each other. So I use those two words separately because I am reminded of what was shared by, you know, this guy, world famous mega church pastor from Saddleback Church in California. His name is Rick Warren, the author of a very successful, phenomenal book, The Purpose Driven Life. I understand it was translated in so many languages. So that alone, will tell you that it's rather phenomenal. Okay, and he shared with us during one of those retreats again. The difficulty during the first years of marriage with his wife, Kate. Yeah, it's Kate. And they mentioned that as pastor and a wife, they were not scared of going to a counselor, a marriage counselor, because they were navigating the first 3 or 5 years of their life. And he mentioned something really. He says, well, he told his wife, Kate, I know you love me. So I suppose that is, romantic love, as we talk about, eros. And I suppose it is also agape love, unconditional love, like the love of God for us, unconditional. He told her, I know you love me. You will sacrifice for me. You will do everything. But I don't think you like me. And we all laughed. And we said, well, isn't it? If you love somebody, it's automatic that you like them. And I realized, no, it's not. Because there's a love as presence, not possession. Meaning, this is the liking for friend. You like that person. You like being with them. You like enjoying activities with them. You like what they do. All the stupid things they do that make you laugh. That's liking. This is really different, from I love you no matter what. I'm not gonna leave you. I will stay committed to you, etc., etc. You love them, but you may not enjoy their company. In fact, that's what we were talking about. I told my husband, I said, no, I'm just so happy that it's not just that we love each other deeply. We know that, but we just like each other's company. Because I know friends, they love their spouses, but they would rather go out with friends to enjoy maybe a concert, etc. Because they don't like being with their husbands, because their husbands would always say, I don't like this and I don't like that. So might as well. I love you because I love you, but I cannot sometimes enjoy what I'm doing with you because you're just so cranky, blah blah blah, etc. Exactly here. Presence requires, I said, presence requires patience, restraint, knowledge, etc. It's not just about loving. It is also liking the person. That's one. I can attest to that. Okay. The second one here is friendship over fireworks. Yeah. So that dovetails there also. That's why they said that if lovers, truly lovers, philia first, love for friendship, lovers can actually be very good lovers. No, friends, sorry, friends, really close friends can actually be good, can be good lovers too. Because when the passion is not there, because they are already in the autumn of their life, they can still enjoy each other. So there's so friendship, deep, deep friendship, because respect for each other, acceptance of who they are. Because if it's just fireworks, remember I told you the story of this Hollywood couple, 25 years married. There's nothing, there are no third parties, etc. They just decided to divorce. Why? Because there is no more fire in the relationship. My gosh, they are prioritizing fireworks, but they have remained very good friends. Huh. Okay. So that's the second realization, isn't it? From all of this. From all of this. The third is wisdom is letting go. Okay, what do I mean? From the story of Phaedra, the story of Medea, the story of Wuthering Heights, and all of these figures, we've found out that we've learned that not all love is worth fighting for if it ends in disaster and death, isn't it? Okay, the gift of age is perspective. That's what we've learned. We no longer cling to what is destructive, to what diminishes us, to what erases us. We work together to enhance each other. So there are relationships which are better off we relinquish for our mental health sake. All right. The fourth, the last one is love that honors life and self. Okay. Ultimately, let me read. Love at this stage is not about perfection. Okay. It is about alignment. There you go. Alignment with what? With values. Alignment with our own history. Alignment with our own heart. And this is the one kind of love that really lasts, isn't it? So when we are asked what makes our love enduring, we keep my standard answer, which is really what is in my heart. You know, my standard answer is our love isn't perfect. Why? We are not perfect ourselves. And to ask our partner to be perfect for us is a recipe for frustration, disappointment, disillusionment. It could be also violence, and it could be divorce or separation, isn't it? Okay? Are you happy? We are happy, but we are not happy all the time. There are days where we are grumpy against each other. You know, there are times sometimes we think, are we really what compatible here? Because this is what he wants, this is what I want. Well, it's not perfect, but it is a wonderful marriage. Okay, love is luminous in that case. Love is steady. Love is expansive, meaning it makes us better individuals. Okay, so that's really all for the month of February. Okay, before I say goodbye, my fascinating Renaissance friends, oh, by the way, just click the bell down there and subscribe so that we continue, with this discussion. March is going to be both real, really real, down to earth, as well as surreal. Surreal is otherworldly. Like, is this real? Is this fantasy? Is this really what's happening? How can it be? How can something be both very real, very raw? It is as real and as dirty, as messy, not dirty, messy as it can be, and yet it, you know, it is otherworldly. Yeah, that is in store for the entire month of March. So don't forget, to subscribe. So, and then, so that you can be told, you can be given this new uploads. Okay. So until then, my dear friends, my fascinating Renaissance friends. This is Malu, your fellow sojourner, and may you continue to age gracefully, age wisely, and age elegantly. Goodbye.